Okay, everybody, trying to get me out of a little meal here. Last minute, rushing like crazy, like I always do. Had a little power outage, kind of held things up this week, but we're going to get out some of my baked beans. This stuff I take to a barbecue right here. And I'm going to probably slip a little something extra in there to kind of make it a little better. But guess what? We got to have some onion in there. Onion just makes the world go round. And I'm not going to put this whole half in there or anything like that, because this is a big old onion. It's all they had at the store when I went by earlier, so it's what I got. So I will be saving the rest of this for a future project. But maybe slide this over a little bit where you can see what I'm doing here. I am mainly just going to cut these like in half like this. The slice I had, and then just break them up in there. They're gonna cook down, get a little smaller. I may cut the next batch into 3 pieces. I'm not sure. I think I may actually do that. I don't know. Cut these up smaller. Have a little bit different. Oh shoot, lost one. Yeah, it don't hurt to have a little difference in size to stuff. Kind of breaks up the same old monotony. If everything's perfect, it wouldn't be nice. To me, that's what makes things good. They're not the same. Everything's not perfect. It takes a little work at it. I'm gonna cut these like this. What I don't put in there, I'll be able to use for something else later. Because we had that power outage. I had to throw a whole grocery bag away of food. Excuse me, a whole grocery bag of food away. And still got a little bit more to go in there, like the condiments and stuff, pickles, stuff like that. But unfortunately, the trash can was already about full. Didn't get to dump it because of the storm, so we're kind of stuck till Thursday before they dump trash again. But yeah, we manage. We always do. Had to go and pick up a few things at the local dollar store. I just cleaned this counter, y'all. But yeah, I had to go to the local dollar store. And I'm gonna tell you, their power was out too. They didn't have anything in the frozen food section. Had signs up saying, "Do not mess with this food, it's bad." And they were still trying to get their stuff thrown away. So I said, where I worked at, it wasn't so bad in that area. But we're like a little ways east of that, about 20 miles. So we got a lot more of the wind and stuff. We didn't get a lot of damage, but it did knock down some power lines. And it got a few trees. There's some in the pasture that's down over there. It dang sure got its fair share of phone lines. I'm going to move this over. Matter of fact, I'll move it somewhere else. Let me go right back. Get too lazy to wash the old cutting board, so nothing goes right on camera. Now if I just cut enough to get it open. Still got to fight with it some, but we won't get it. Alright. And baked beans just ain't going to be baked beans unless you got some bacon. This is some thick cut bacon. Brand I never used before. I'm going to kind of be a little choosy with it, I think, because the brand I like is a lot leaner than this. I mean, you want some good fat on some bacon, but you don't want it just too terrible much, just stringy fat like that. That's kind of rough there. And because I'm not frying this bacon, it's going to be cooked in with the beans. That fat's not really going to render that much in there. You're going to have a bite of bacon with a big wad of fat on it. So Kind of have to pick and choose through this. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one. I'm fighting with this bacon because y'all probably don't want to see all this. And I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back. That bacon was not the best bacon. It was a 12-ounce pack of bacon. I think it said a lot of fat. I had to pull a lot off. There's still some there to give it flavor, but not my first choice in bacon, but it will do. Gotta get some brown sugar in here. All the store had was light brown, so that's what we got. I'm gonna put a little dark brown in it. But you're gonna want a fair amount in here, but you're gonna be putting some mustard and other stuff in it too, so. And this was 8 small cans. I think they're maybe 16-ounce cans. I'm not sure. Of my favorite kind of beans. Just the regular pork and beans. I don't use about that much. I'm gonna try to seal that up. I don't have any Tupperware, so it's going in that. Okay. Get the sugar off my hands. I also got to get some good old mustard in there. And it's going to make some horrible sounds. Bear with me, people. And you want a pretty good bit in there because, like I said, this is a lot. It's a pretty good sized pan. We got to have some barbecue sauce. It don't taste like baked beans unless you got some good barbecue sauce in it. At least that much. I do reserve the right. Well, I'll put a little bit extra right now while I'm thinking about it. I've already added a little salt and pepper to it. So now it's just stirred up. You got to be careful. I left a little bit more juice than I should have in this pan. I mean, out of the beans. You want to have some juice in there to keep it moist. Because I found out if you don't, you'll mess around with some dry, clumpy beans later on. I want to get this all good mixed in here. Get that brown sugar down in there so it'll melt. Make sure you get down to the bottom, get it all stirred throughout. I'm telling you, when these onions start breaking down and cooking, the bacon does too, flavors come from everywhere. All right. Rid of that. Now we're going to have a little tinfoil. If you don't cover these and put them in the oven, they will dry out. You'll be wanting to stir them at least once during the cook time. This is a pretty big pan. I like to put mine on about 350 for at least an hour and a half. Sometimes I will go 2 hours or more just to make sure that the bacon is thoroughly cooked and that the onions are softened up nice in there too. And I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Alright guys, check it out. This is the end result. There was a little bit more juice than what I wanted, but man, it looks good. I've already had me a little taste. It is pretty daggum good. You can see the onions, the bacon. Because I wish I had a dark brown sugar, give it a little more dark color, but hey, it's just like I want it, and everything worked out pretty well. A little more runny, used too much juice in there, but like I said, it's pretty good effort. I'll get back with you guys in a second. Hey everybody. Yeah, I know I probably rushed through that pretty quick. Probably didn't give enough information on a lot of it. But I was just trying to get something out like I said I would. Daggum storm way. You can see right over behind me. There's one of the trees in the pasture down. And it's hard to tell, but right over in the corner of the tree line right over there, where the field starts, one got blown over there. But I said no real damage here at the house. besides those 2 trees that I know of. But like I say, yeah, it was really inconvenient from Wednesday at about 1 or 2 o'clock until Friday at about 1 or 2 o'clock. We didn't have power. Thursday night, Wednesday night wasn't so bad. It was still cloudy after the storm. Breeze was still blowing from the hurricane, so we had some windows up. Still got to about 80 degrees that night and got pretty hot, but it wasn't so bad. We made it through. But when I got home from work Thursday, it was a scorcher. I mean, it was like, I got home about 4 o'clock and it was like 91 degrees already in the house. So we wound up having to go and get ourselves a hotel room for the night. And yeah, that was that was an experience in itself. But yeah, I mean, I like to thank, Tony at Kettle Kitchen, Tiffany from Bud Mascara, Dale from Nine Acre Family Farms, him and Nana, let me be a part of this for the shindig. I really appreciate that. I wanted to do something a little better, a little fancier, but that's kind of what I had to throw together at the last second. But that is actually something I would take to a barbecue. So, like I said, it's not a, I mean, I've already done it in one video before, but it's just like however many cans of beans you want, brown sugar, bacon, mustard, salt and pepper, and onions, dang that's but I mean, just basically do it, put what you want in there. A lot of people put brown sausage, like the bulk, ground sausage. They'll take that, fried up and throw it in there. People do hamburger. I have put pulled pork in there before when I had some fresh made here. It's really versatile. It took me a little while to get that recipe because I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I talked to friends and family, and that's basically what I like and what I came up with when I put together. Like I said, you can just, beans are very versatile. You can do whatever you want to. You probably put pineapple in them, make them good. But yeah, I just gotta say, I mean, thanks for letting me be a part of this. I said, check out these guys, check out everybody in the playlist. Go back and watch as many videos as you can. Like, comment. I think there's gonna be a giveaway at the end, so check that out. Be around for it. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.